Hi folks, Toni Kroos announces his retirement, marking the end of an era. Meanwhile, England's squad sees major omissions with Marcus Rashford and Jadon Sancho left out. On a historic note, Cristiano Ronaldo sets a new record with his latest inclusion in Portugal's squad. Stay tuned for more details. Mauricio Pochettino left Chelsea by mutual consent after just one season. Despite guiding the Blues to a sixth-place finish and securing European qualification, Pochettino's departure reportedly stemmed from differences in philosophy with the club's ownership. Barcelona's sporting director Deco reportedly favors promoting Rafa Marquez from Barca Athletic to the first team if Xavi Hernandez is relieved of his managerial duties. Deco believes Marquez possesses the necessary qualities, while President Joan Laporta seems to prefer a more established manager from outside the club. Luka Modric paid a touching tribute to his longtime Real Madrid midfield partner Toni Kroos, who recently announced his retirement from club football at the end of the season. Modric highlighted Kroos's unique qualities and their shared successes at Real Madrid, calling him irreplaceable. Manchester United could be set for a new manager as Mauricio Pochettino is reportedly in the running to replace Erik ten Hag. Pochettino left Chelsea by mutual consent after just one season, and Manchester United are said to be interested in bringing him in. Ten Hag's future at Old Trafford is uncertain after a disappointing season for the Red Devils. Girona's manager Michel Sanchez is reportedly among the candidates being considered for the vacant Chelsea job. His success in leading Girona to La Liga and his managerial experience are making him a potential fit for the Blues. Barcelona is racing against time to sign a transfer target Dani Olmo with a €60 million release clause that expires in 55 days. The club reportedly cannot afford the full amount up front, so they may need to explore alternative options or negotiate a payment structure with RB Leipzig. Real Madrid will have to wait at least another year to pursue Florian Wirtz. The Bayer Leverkusen midfielder is staying put this summer, but Los Blancos remain interested in signing him in the 2025 transfer window. Jimmy Traoré is returning to AS Monaco, but this time in a coaching role. The former Liverpool defender will be taking charge of the club's youth side, the Group Elite. This is a fantastic opportunity for Traoré to share his experience and knowledge with the next generation of Monaco footballers. Bayern Munich is considering Vincent Kompany as a potential head coach, according to reports. The former Manchester City captain is currently managing Burnley, which recently got relegated from the Premier League. Despite the relegation, Bayern sees potential in Kompany and has reportedly held discussions with him about the possibility of taking over the reins at the Allianz Arena. However, Kompany is just one of several candidates being considered by Bayern, and no decision has been made yet. Manchester City goalkeeper Ederson might be on his way out of the club this summer. Club officials are reportedly worried that the Brazilian shot-stopper is seeking a new challenge after 7 seasons with the Citizens. The most likely destination for Ederson is a lucrative offer from a club in the Saudi Pro League. While Manchester City isn't actively trying to sell Ederson, they might consider a substantial offer that exceeds his market value. Ederson's potential departure could also influence the future of City's backup goalkeeper Stefan Ortega. Arsenal and Manchester United are reportedly interested in signing 18-year-old Renier midfielder Désir Dou. Dou broke into the Rennes' first team last season and is impressed with his dribbling skills and creativity. He is also attracting interest from Paris Saint-Germain and several German clubs. Renier is likely to demand a fee in the region of €40 million for the talented youngster. Barcelona are facing competition from Bayern Munich for Xavi Simons. The 25-year-old midfielder has been attracting interest from several clubs, but Barcelona are seen as the front-runners in the race to sign him. Simons is a versatile player who can play as a central defender, a fullback, or a midfielder. He is impressed with his dribbling skills, passing ability, and creativity. However, Barcelona are seen as having a slight edge over the German club. The deal is expected to be worth around €60 million. Barcelona secured the future of 17-year-old defender Hector Fort. Fort impressed with his performances this season, playing on both the left and right sides of defense. This versatility convinced Barcelona to offer him a new 5-year contract, keeping him at the club until 2029. Premier League clubs and Borussia Dortmund were reportedly interested in Fort, but Barcelona's offer was too good to refuse. He is expected to be part of the first team next season, providing cover for both fullback positions. Liverpool's new manager Arne Slot reportedly wants to sell Mohamed Salah if a £100 million offer arrives for the Egyptian winger. This comes amid Salah's contract expiring in 2025 and rumors of him wanting a new challenge. Selling Salah would free up funds for Liverpool to strengthen other areas of the squad. Jurgen Klopp is invited to watch his former club Borussia Dortmund play in the Champions League final by Borussia Dortmund CEO Hans-Joachim Watzke. The invitation extended to Klopp's family as well. Manchester United's first-choice goalkeeper Mary Earps is considering her future at the club after contract negotiations reached an impasse. Earps, England's #1 goalkeeper, is unhappy with the lack of assurances from the club regarding their ambitions and commitment. She has expressed her desire for a clear direction before making a decision on her future. This situation comes amidst Manchester United's underwhelming performance in the league last season. Tottenham Hotspur winger Dejan Kulusevski is confident that his team will challenge for the Premier League title next season. Despite Spurs finishing 5th in the last season under manager Ange Postecoglou, Kulusevski believes the squad has the potential to be champions. He highlights the manager's winning mentality and the players' desire to be the best as reasons for this optimism. Atletico Madrid are looking to sign Alexander Sorloth, a 28-year-old striker who has been on fire for Villarreal this season. He is seen as a replacement for their forward Alvaro Morata. However, Atletico might face difficulties in acquiring Sorloth as Villarreal is reluctant to sell and Sorloth himself might prefer to stay. Manchester United are interested in signing Napoli striker Victor Osimhen. The Nigeria international has attracted interest from Arsenal in recent days, while Newcastle failed with an €80 million offer in January. Barcelona has joined the race to sign Valencia midfielder Javi Guerra. The 21-year-old has impressed in La Liga this season, attracting interest from several Premier League clubs including Arsenal, Newcastle United, and Manchester United. Reports suggest Valencia would be willing to sell Guerra for a fee well below his €100 million release clause. Guys, now is time to give our channel a subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, moving on to the main news of the release. Toni Kroos, the decorated German midfielder, sent shockwaves through the football world after announcing his retirement from club football at the end of the season. While Kroos will play out the remainder of the season with Real Madrid, including the Champions League final, his decision to call it quits on club football has left many fans heartbroken. Toni Kroos can tie the record for most Champions League wins if Real Madrid defeats Borussia Dortmund in the final. Currently, legendary Real Madrid player Paco Gento holds the record with 6 Champions League victories, all with Real Madrid between 1956 and 1966. Kroos has already won 5 Champions League titles, 1 with Bayern Munich and 4 with Real Madrid. Winning another one would tie him with Gento for most Champions League wins. Cristiano Ronaldo continues to rewrite the record books as he's been selected for Portugal's Euro 2024 squad. This marks his 6th appearance in the European Championship, solidifying his position as the player with the most appearances in the competition's history. Ronaldo's first Euros was back in 2004, where Portugal fell short in the final. He finally lifted the trophy in 2016 despite suffering an early injury in the final match. The 39-year-old is still a vital part of the Portuguese team, and his experience and leadership will be crucial for their Euro 2024 campaign. Marcus Rashford and Jadon Sancho were surprise omissions from Gareth Southgate's provisional England squad for Euro 2024. Rashford's omission, the struggled for form and goals at club level. He only managed 7 goals in all competitions, lacking the form and playing time needed to impress Southgate. Sancho's omission, despite a successful loan spell at Borussia Dortmund, including a Champions League final appearance, Sancho wasn't included. The fierce competition for attacking spots in the England squad might be a factor. Southgate's call-up strategy, young talent gets a chance. The inclusion of Manchester United's young prospect, Kobbie Mainoo, indicates Southgate's focus on potential and recent performances at the youth level. Southgate will need to reduce the squad to 26 players before the tournament. This means some from the provisional squad, including Rashford and Sancho, will miss out on Euro 2024. These omissions highlight the pressure for English players to perform consistently at their clubs to secure a national team spot for major tournaments. Friends, that's it for today. Subscribe for more if you found this video useful. The Football Updates channel was with you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.